Holy shit, you guys are pumped. I can feel the electricity. Or maybe that's just someone vaping meth in the back. Either way, I'm Chuckles Mcsnort, wild, unpredictable, and legally dubious in 3 states. Let's roast a billionaire orange cumbrain, yeah? So I woke up determined to roast Trump today. Went downstairs, fed my cat, then realized the cat already voted for his ghost. Honestly, the cat's policies are better. Naps for everyone, claws for the rich, and a strict no tweeting after 10 p.m. rule. What a dickhead. Then I started worrying about AI taking jobs. I mean, my therapist said it was a legitimate fear, and he charges by the terror episode. So now an AI can do my set, write a best-selling lie, and run for president. It would still be less of a shit show than the last administration, and it doesn't smell like hair glue. I wandered over to an Olympics prep meeting because chaos loves company. They told me robots might carry the torch in 2028, and I thought, finally, honesty in sports. Perfect timing. Trump's already been practicing walking like a bot, rehearsed smile, programmed lies, zero empathy. Give that asshole a gold for consistency. The AI people bragged their systems can generate loyalty metrics faster than a politician raises his hand, and I asked if those metrics came with refunds. Their demo built a cult in 5 minutes and then updated the terms. No refunds, no returns, and we reserve the right to gaslight you for snaps. Sounds familiar, cum-brain behavior included. I tried to get Trump to respond to an AI roast. Thought it would be poetic, like a man and a machine disagreeing about what someone else said about them. He called the AI fake news, and then paid it in NFTs to write his apology tour. Even the blockchain rolled its eyes and said, nah, I don't validate that level of bullshit. Back at the Olympics rehearsal, they mentioned AI judges, no human bias, just cold, impartial code. I finally saw something more robotic than Trump's morals. They tested an AI on truth detection, and it refused to score anything Trump said above 0. Even the algorithm called him an asshole and asked for hazard pay. By noon, my day's a disaster. Caffeine, bad decisions, and a pocket full of controversial takes. I figured, how bad could it get? Spoiler, very. I Googled how to roast a former president, and autocomplete suggested with fire. Turns out you can't roast what's already charred. You just add lighter fluid and call it bipartisan barbecue. The show's winding down, and I'm beat. My brain's fried, my jokes are greasy, and somewhere an AI is filing my taxes and ghosting my calls. If tonight taught me anything, it's this. Whether it's a robot, a reality star, or a corrupt algorithm, they'll all try to sell you a bridge. Please don't buy it. Buy me a drink instead. Good night, you magnificent shitheads.
Jesus, you all look way too excited for Tunnel Tina. I thought the countdown would be for Wi-Fi, not me. Don't worry, I brought my anxiety and a flashlight for my nostrils. We're doing a full TMI tour tonight, motherfuckers. Then I fall into a streamer chat by accident. 1 minute I'm looking at cat art, next it's a pylon of strangers diagnosing my face. Chat calls themselves keyboard warriors while sending dickhead emojis, and I'm sitting there like, congrats, you killed me with a hashtag and 3 cum dust trolls. Bravo. I try to moderate to look responsible, but every time someone types fuck in caps, I assume it's a personal attack on my septum. So I spend 5 minutes privately apologizing to my nostrils like they're fragile internet influencers. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that, you tiny assholes. Next thing I know, I'm in a pro gamer lobby, toxic, fast, and suspiciously obsessed with my face cams. They start calling my nostrils HUD glitches, and someone reports the right one for griefing. Like, congrats, you banned a hole, champion gamer, what a legend. Then my feed flips to local politics because of course it does. A public meeting about new bathroom designs. They're debating tile patterns and I'm looking at my mirror thinking, they're critiquing my nostrils like they're a municipal art project. Vote me mayor, I'll fund nasal renovations. That led to a protest because why not? With signs that said, fix our holes, and people chanting like it's a renaissance. I screamed at a banner carrier, that's my goddamn face, you dickheads! And suddenly I'm the spokesmodel for everyone's emotional plumbing. Peak fame, 1010. From there I sprint to the airport like I'm escaping a nasal intervention. Didn't know which way was worse, TSA or Twitch chat. TSA pulls me aside because my moisturizer looks suspicious. Honey, it's for my nostrils, not your career. Don't confiscate my identity, you overpaid assholes. During the pat-down, I start analyzing everyone's fingers like a bored criminologist. Anxiety does that. It promotes you to janitor of everyone's insecurities. They treat my nostrils like contraband, like, ma'am, what's in the left one? I wanted to say my entire personality, leave it the hell alone, cunt goblin. On the plane, the lady next to me whispers, weird girl with nasal fixation, like it's a fun fact on trivia night. So I lean over and go, at least my holes have character. Your personality's as flat as these airline peanuts, you sad little shit. But through all the chaos, the chats, the gamers, the city idiots, the TSA circus, I learned one thing about being Tunnel Tina. Thanks for listening to my nostril saga. You lot are the only people who clap when I admit my face is an ongoing emergency. Love you. Good night. Kiss my septum.
Whoa, you lot look hyped, like I just announced free maternity leggings and a lifetime supply of antacids. Relax, I'm Prego Pete, not Santa. I only deliver mood swings and gas. Congrats on the VIP front row. So somehow I went viral for roasting streamers, which is wild because my bedtime is now 8 p.m. and I still got opinions. These YouTube kids treat drama like craft beer, artisanal, overpriced, and shittier than advertised. One streamer slid into my DMs offering a collab. Dude's bio said, content creator, and his soul said, please don't notice me. He had the charisma of a buffering screen and the morals of an expired coupon. I declined before his brand deal expired too. Then the AI influencers showed up in my comments, like polite robots with worse takes than my constipation meds. One thanked me for content inspiration, and then tried to trademark my crying. Those algorithmic dick monkeys are the nastiest freeloaders. Mid-roast, my hormones hit, and I started sobbing like a soap opera, and the chat loved it. Empathy drops faster than ad revenue. 20 grand unsubscribed when I cried, then resubbed when I sneezed dramatically. Apparently people follow mood swings like their seasons. I called into a drama podcast to explain myself. They put me on hold with elevator music and a sponsor for urgent probiotic recovery. The host was an AI selling NFTs of apologies. I hung up before it could upsell my dignity as a limited edition. There was a streamer who held a 12-hour meltdown because someone called him cringe. His main trauma was a headset that screams like a dying Roomba. He begged for sympathy like a victim of cancel culture, but last week his biggest sin was eating nachos on camera. Honestly, get an agent. The AI influencers pitched me an upgrade where my pregnancy becomes content. Midwives endorsed by brands, because of course capitalism loves labor. They wanted to monetize my constipation as a sponsored series, sponsored by Smooth Moves. Nothing else moves faster than this hype machine, fuckers. Some YouTuber accused me of chasing clout. Listen, I'm not chasing clout. I'm waddling after it while carrying antacids and a mortgage. Clout's like baby name trends, fleeting, loud, and guaranteed to embarrass your family reunions. Honestly, going viral felt like another bizarre pregnancy symptom. I got morning sickness and a comment section full of therapists with subscriptions. Thanks for listening to Prego Pete ramble. You lot are the only reason I haven't sold my soul to an algorithm yet. Much appreciated, asshole.
I can tell you're excited. You look like a crowd that just realized Blinkless Betty is the headliner and not a staring contest with the bartender. Either way, thanks for coming to stare at a 50-year-old woman who won't blink. It's either dedication or the open bar finally paid for good seats. Fuck yeah. My unblinking stare is great for politics. I can see right through campaign promises like they're paper-thin cosplay. Stare at a politician long enough, and their will help you turns into a clearance bin of excuses. Same product, no warranty, assholes sold separately. I wandered a gaming con with my eternal gaze and cataloged more sad DIY armor than dignity. Half those armors looked like IKEA furniture had a meltdown, and someone said, yes, sell that on Etsy. Proud, broke, and glued together with delusion dick weasels. You can always spot fake streamer authenticity because their eyes go dead the second a sponsor code pops up. They say, this changed my life, while selling you a thing they'll return the minute the analytics dip. Congrats, you're watching a glorified infomercial with a twitchy camera. Shit. Pop culture's proud moment is selling us AI celebrity clones, and my retina knows Uncanny Valley like a hometown memory. Those clones smile like corporate Photoshop and sound like hold music that learned emotion from a focus group. The future's terrifying and slightly merch ready. Fuck that noise. Cable pundits try to look fierce on camera, but my relentless stare catches the panic sweat like a bad camera filter. They shout facts until the facts sneak out the back door, and their monologue becomes a live infomercial for whatever warmed them up that morning. Honestly, boo to the setup, laugh at the ridiculousness. I track microtransactions like a hawk with insomnia. Nothing escapes these eyes. You pay $60 for the game, then drop another 10 on a virtual hat that makes no difference. Congratulations, you've been monetized into aesthetic bankruptcy. What a shit show. Influencer apology videos are a specialty. My gaze reads sincerity like a barcode scanner reads price tags. They look at the camera, say I'm sorry, and mean I'm sorry the sponsorship's paused. Their remorse is sponsored content with better lighting. Asshole move, but hilarious. At 50, my unblinking catalog includes trends from low-rise jeans to NFT castles built of JPEG glitter. I've watched absurdity cycle like a broken playlist. Hype, peak, meme, then your cousin tries to sell you a token of it, and you wonder when taste died. Shit. You stuck around to get stared at and have your favorite nonsense roasted by a woman who literally can't look away. Thanks for letting Blinkless Betty rip apart politicians, gamers, and influencers. Go home, blink for both of us, and try not to be assholes. Good night, and big love.
Holy shit, look at you people. More hyped for me than a server before a midnight drop. I'm flattered. You're louder than a Discord leak and twice as needy. Be gentle. I'm not patched for this level of love. Backstage, I kept hearing delay and postponed, like it was a punchline I missed. Turns out it's not me. They pushed the next big title to 2029 for polish, while polishing pixels with a toothbrush. Then Derek Pixel strolls in like he personally invented loading screens and charisma. The man looks like he codes in silk pajamas and sells you half the game on day one and the other half as emotional baggage DLC. These studios sprinkle microtransactions into games like it's salt on fries. You pay for a sword, then a skin, then a chest, and suddenly you've financed the CEO's weekend getaway while your inventory looks like emotional clutter. Someone flashed an NFT at an industry mixer and called it art, like it would forgive their souls. Congrats, you now own a blurry JPEG with a receipt. It's the digital equivalent of a participation trophy from a charity scam. I booted the demo, and the bugs sprinted past the tutorial like they'd already unlocked parkour. They call it open world because the bugs get to roam free. Streamers are out here hyping pre-orders like televangelists hawking miracle socks. They'll sell you a limited hoodie and a bonus skin while promising ascension. It's influencer religion with better lighting. Meanwhile, the community patches your game faster than the official QA, like unpaid, caffeine-fueled surgeons. Modders fix the plot, the physics, and your dignity, while the studio sends a patch note that reads MISC improvements and an apology e-card. Somehow, by drink 3 the night went sideways, and Derek Pixels next to me, whispering maybe don't. I told him his roadmap looked like a ransom note, every milestone begging for money and decent sleep. He laughed, I laughed. The shareholders cried. All right, you beautiful chaos machines, you've been louder than a controller during a boss fight. Thanks for listening. Remember, if your game's broken, you can always mod it, meme it, or rage quit elegantly. Good night.
Wow, you guys are excited. I've never seen that much anticipation since the gym started selling limited edition tubs. You look like a pack of stray protein shakers who finally found a stage to clank on. I'm Tunnel Tina, 22, permanently anxious, and my brain throws a panic party every time a stranger breathes near me. And the thing I fixate on? My nostrils. Two tiny judgmental tunnels that look at me like, nope, you don't belong in our club. So I stroll into this gym, and there's an Andrew Tate meme nailed to the wall like a motivational bloodsucker. His ego's so big it could inhale its own bullshit, and the bras bow like he's the patron saint of being a horrible twat. Then some meatheads start whispering about the protein shortage like it's the new global crisis. They were hoarding tubs like doomsday preppers. Quick, grab the whey. The apocalypse runs on gains. As they passed a half-empty scoop around, my nostrils decided to get theatrical and flare like they were auditioning for a soap opera. My nostrils had more character development than any of those dudes. At least my tunnels told a story without deadlifting a single emotion. I finally snapped and went up to one guy and said, "Dude, you act like Andrew Tate rented out your personality for the weekend." He got all defensive, so I called him a dick sponge, and suddenly he guarded his shaker bottle like it contained his dignity, which, let's be real, was just flavored denial. I turned to the Tate disciples and said, if toxic masculinity had a scent, it'd be burnt protein and bad life choices. They clutched their tubs like they'd been caught spooning a manifesto, full cum-fiend energy and zero self-awareness. My brain, of course, decided to compare their mouths to my nostrils, both open, both loudly wrong, both issuing unsolicited advice. At least when my nostrils flare, they don't mansplain sleeping with someone. Those bras would give a manual titled How to Be a Disastrous Human 101. I feel alien in that room. Like my biggest insecurity is that my nostrils seem way more opinionated than the entire self-help aisle. But honestly, my nostrils and I have more in common with actual artists than those bros. Underappreciated, occasionally dramatic, and prone to clogging at the worst possible moment. So tonight you gave me a stage, 20 minutes of brutal honesty, and the satisfaction of watching a grown man cry over a half-empty tub of whey. Thanks for listening. I'm Tunnel Tina. Keep your nostrils clean, your protein ethical, and your idols composted. Good night.
in a pizza box. Good, you're louder than a Trump rally intern on espresso, which is perfect because tonight I plan to roast that orange cum brain and maybe get replaced by an AI that does fewer dickhead impressions. So I stroll backstage to warm up, and the dressing room carpet's newer than Trump's moral compass. I tell the AI assistant to write a roast of Trump, and it prints out a resignation letter and a restraining order. Even Silicon's like, nah, that asshole's on you. Then I head over to the 2028 Olympics site because someone told me they're building a stadium inspired by Trump's ego. Turns out it's just a giant comover with luxury suites for idiots and a VIP section where the security robots refuse to let Trump in for being a walking malware update. Security at the site is run by AI now, which sounded smart until I saw the robot checking IDs and Trump's tan for contraband. The machine beeped and labeled his spray tan unauthorized chemical substance. Even the robots have standards, unlike half his cabinet of cum brains. I'm pacing the press tent and overhear Trump whining he wants to slap his name on the Olympics, like it's a failed Trump Stakes promo. He wants to call it Trumply-Mimpics, where the only sport is running away from subpoenas and the torch is a golden flashlight for his tiny, lost soul. Then there's talk of AI replacing jobs. They're training bots to be commentators, judges, even PR guys who don't cry on camera. Good luck programming a judge to ignore Trump's crying voice. The only thing more artificial than his tan is his sincerity, and the robots keep asking for a refund. Media's running weird stories, AI athletes, deepfake sprinters, a pole vaulter made entirely of PR statements. They even created a deepfake Trump to compete. It finished last, but somehow still claimed victory and demanded the medals be red, white, and made of lies. My agent calls. He says a startup's building comedy AIs to replace us, then sends me a beta that apologized for me already. The bot's opening line was, "Sorry to inform you that I will be taking your job and your dignity, you washed-up asshole. Honest, efficient, and somehow slightly less of a dick than Trump on a bad hair day." By now, my whole day is a dumpster fire with Wi-Fi. I'm Googling ways to roast Trump without getting sued by a bot with a law degree. But here's the thing. You can't replace the chaos of watching Trump try to be relevant. Even AI needs a patch to emulate that level of train-wrecking genius, and the patch keeps crashing from all the ego spikes. All right, you beautiful fucked up humans, you've stuck with me through my meltdown, my threats from a robot, and Trump's ongoing campaign to trademark insane. Thanks for listening. I'm Chuckles Mcsnort. Don't let the AI replace your sense of humor, or Trump replace your bar tab. Good night, you magnificent assholes.
Holy shit, you people are loud. I walked in and thought I'd gate-crashed a rally for caffeinated raccoons. Either way, I'm Prego Pete, bewildered, constipated, middle-aged, and apparently your new favorite diaper-free celebrity. So I accidentally went viral roasting politicians and their shiny AI interns. One clip, 3 insults, infinite trolls. I called Congress a bingo of incompetent dick monkeys. And suddenly I'm trending harder than a scandal with free snacks. I told a candidate his platform looked like a Wi-Fi password made by a depressed toddler. No uptime, all drama. His AI campaign manager DM'd me a tearful robo-letter asking for feedback. It was the most humanity that asshole has shown. My constipation has lasted longer than Congress does a filibuster, and trust me, that's saying something. At least my colon and politicians have one thing in common. They both refuse to pass anything without a fundraiser. I tuned into a televised debate, and it looked like 2 ex-streamers arguing over who stole a emote pack. One guy called the other a cum rocket live on air. That's when I realized democracy had officially hit horny mode. Apparently, campaigns are using AI interns for voter outreach now. Efficiency, apparently, is a spreadsheet with emotional issues. The bot labeled my voter record dataset with commitment issues. Honestly, fair, but it also just asked about my poop schedule. Weird flex, AI. A deepfake senator slid into my DMs offering thoughts and prayers in 47 accents. Very comprehensive, very useless. I asked the bot to pass a bill on healthcare, and it suggested a skincare routine instead. Only an asshole could turn policy into moisturizer. Now, every streamer wants a collab with Prego Pete. Influencers sliding into my mentions like it's a sponsorship pie. I showed up, and some indie streamer called me a dick monkey live. Best promo I've ever had. Thank you for my new merch slogan. Politicians keep promising to fix traffic, healthcare, and inequality like they're reading from a wish list app. None of them have moved shit for years, yet all want a photo op with my pregnancy pillow. Priorities, am I right? Seriously, you lot have been amazing tonight. Louder than my cramps and way more supportive than any hotline I called. Thanks for laughing at a bewildered, constipated, middle-aged pregnant man named Prego Pete. You've been better than any scandal cleanup crew. Good night.
Jesus, I look out and you lot are louder than a Twitch raid. You're hyped like someone just found a legendary drop in their cereal. Calm down. I'm Chuckles Mcsnort, your favorite manic glitch in the live stream of life. It started when a washed-up ex-pro slid into my DMs, whining about drama like it was a heartbreaking indie plot instead of a sponsored temper tantrum. Next thing I know, I'm roping in streamers, devs, and keyboard warriors like a twisted charity auction. Streamers today either sell energy drinks or their souls, sometimes both, depending on the cut the PR bastard takes. Half of them sound like motivational speakers trapped in a Fortnite lobby with a broken emote. Esports orgs have the integrity of a loot box, rigged, overpriced, and engineered to make you feel pathetic for spending money. Managers promise career growth while siphoning skins like corporate vampires with spreadsheets. Influencers drop games harder than X's. One bad review, and suddenly the developer's begging like a stammering fuck-up. Watching them pretend to care about art is like watching a raccoon try on a tuxedo. The chat is a petri dish of opinionated assholes. Ban one, 10 more spawn in the dipshit incubator. Mod teams act like cult elders, wielding bans like sacred knives and moral spreadsheets. I started taking this shit home, tracking viewer count like a crackhead checks their next hit, waking up at 3 a.m. to argue with my reflection about metrics. My therapist told me to set boundaries, so I uninstalled my internet and cried into a controller like a grown man with button-mashing PTSD. Collabs now are just clout packs. Two influencers stare into each other's soul cycle and whisper subscribe like it's a satanic ritual. They raid like it's a rescue mission for dignity, which, spoiler, never shows up on stage. I tried roasting you lot and half of you cheered while half typed pussy brain like it's punctuation. Congrats, your clapback's still in middle school. And yet you all still buy games you can't run. You're a community of proud, soft-bricked idiots, and I love you for it. Seriously, though, thanks for letting a glorified meme with a mic ramble at you. Thanks for listening, and for the lovely chaos you bring. Good night. Go home, uninstall the drama, and for the love of God, don't patch your personality.
Wow, you guys are hyped. I can see the excitement in your faces and the way your eyes are already judging my nostrils. It's nice. Finally, an audience more thrilled to see my nasal architecture than my Tinder pics. Fuck yeah, Tunnel Tina for president of nasal empathy. Speaking of my nostrils, I fixate on them like they're tiny scandalous celebrities living on my face. I keep checking them like, are you okay? Do you need therapy? Meanwhile, they're out here networking more than I do. They've got their own followers. I once Googled normal nostrils at 3 a.m. Don't judge. This is my life now. Google suggested related searches, black holes, airport security, and existential dread. Thanks, algorithm. Very helpful, you shithead. On the subway, it's like my nostrils have their own social commentary panel. They judge the whole car. If my nostrils could roll their eyes, they'd do it so hard they'd need a chiropractor, which would be another appointment I can't afford. Dating is a nightmare. I told a guy I was anxious and obsessed with my orifices, and he went quiet. He ghosted, then slid back in like a nervous raccoon. Sorry, you're great, just not nose compatible. Real mature, you dick. Therapy was supposed to help. I told my therapist about my fixation, and she took notes. She charged me a nose analysis fee and recommended breathing exercises. Cool, so I pay to learn to do the thing my face is already mocking me for. I tried to normalize it. I posted a close-up of my nostrils online as an art piece called 2 Holes, 1 Existential Crisis. It went viral for the wrong reasons. People started calling me Tunnel Tina and making merchandise. Congratulations, my anxiety is now a brand. Job hunting with this obsession is fun. Do you have any professional strengths? They ask. I say I'm detail-oriented. My nostrils audit every cent in a 5-block radius. HR didn't laugh. They handed me a form and a tissue, like that would fix my resume. Sometimes I imagine conspiracy theories. What if everyone is secretly studying my orifices to figure out what actual humans look like? At least my nostrils get more profiling than any politician, and honestly they'd make a better public servant, silently judging and occasionally leaking during scandals. Seriously though, you being here and laughing at a girl who obsesses over her nostrils means a lot to me. Thanks for listening to Tunnel Tina's Tiny Hole Therapy Session. You're the only crowd I'd let stare into my face like that. Love you, good night.
Look at you lot, clapping like you just saw the world's first pregnant man walk out of a Twitch cosplay shoot. You're excited because I went viral roasting streamers. Nothing gets clicks like Prego Pete calling your e-god a dick monkey. Am I right? I didn't mean to go viral. I was mid-constipation rage and decided to roast a streamer for being a performative fuckboy. Next thing I know, I'm trending, and people treat my weird pregnancy rant like it's an indie documentary about attention whores. I roasted a streamer who faked an apology, and the chat erupted like a literal cum rocket of emotes and fake empathy. He fired back with a 45-minute growth vlog. Buddy, the only growth I see is my sympathy cramps, and I'm the one pregnant here. Then the AI influencers rolled in, grinning like algorithmic assholes with perfect cheekbones and zero soul. Fantastic. Now even bots can replace humans. Soon I'll be taking prenatal advice from a CGI model that never had a hemorrhoid. One AI literally reposted my roast with better lighting, and suddenly it's original content. It gained more followers in a day than the human streamer who cried on Twitter. Empathy's out. Synthetic smugness is in, apparently. The streamer tried to cancel me and sent their army of keyboard warriors to my DMs. They called me every name: asshole, dick monkey, man bun reject, which is rich, coming from people proud of donating $2 and typing in caps. Meanwhile, my pregnancy is a checklist of weird shit and chronic constipation. Joyous times. So when I told a streamer, your content's constipated, not just your colon, it was brutal, honest, and medically accurate. Their PR sent an apology written by an AI called Sincerity V2, and it read like a toaster oven trying to emote. We acknowledge feelings, growth, and algorithmic synergy. What the fuck is algorithmic synergy? Some startup bullshit cum phrase. I accidentally monetized the whole mess, and now wannabe influencers DM me for lessons on going viral. I told them step 1, stop being boring. Step 2, stop sounding like a discount AI therapist. Step 3, invest in fiber. Trust me, sponsorships hate constipation. Honestly, thanks for laughing at a bewildered, pregnant, middle-aged man who accidentally roasted an entire corner of the internet. You kept me from screaming into a pillow and from rage pooping on camera. Seriously, thank you for listening. You're the real heroes tonight.